Welcome to The Anomaly, the contradistinct, uncensored, unmonetizable, and deemed unwatchable by the mainstream masses. We are the ones they cannot control and attempt to hold back, but together we form revolution. The Ramborgia. Welcome to John Rambo Presents the show, Stay Ballsy. Don't take any shit from anyone.
Welcome to the show. My name is John, and I am joined by the stars of the upcoming Project 7.5. That's right. I'm here with the wonderful OJ.
Hi.
Driving me around, he's my chauffeur for the evening. The lovely Howard is among us.
Hello. Do not look at the camera.
Don't look at the camera, Howard.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera, Howard.
Hello.
That's right, and editing this project with over 75,000 hours of footage. That is all overblown, overexposed, damaged footage, shaky, and, all messed up. They're going to fix the whole thing. They've got the next 2 years of their lives to give. That's right. Returning to the program after quite a long time. RespectThePact. That's right. Holding the camera. Paul is among us. Selfie. Yeah, there you go. Wonderful.
Selfie.
And you know him as the Wild Raposa.
That's what the comic book would say.
Yeah. The Wild Raposa, number one. Andre's here.
Hello. How are you? Good to be here. Thank you very much.
So we're in the car here. We had a lovely day together, man. I really had a great time.
We're on the Lower West Side, tell everyone.
We're on the Lower West Side, Howard wants everyone to know. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. But it started a couple weeks ago. Andre, haven't seen you in a long time. Haven't heard from you. Many a night I'd wake up. Where's Andre? Is he okay? Is he cold?
Is he thinking
Can I warm him if he is?
Interesting thoughts.
It's all for a good place, man. And I got an email from you one day I was really happy to see. And you're like, hey, man, I found out about this YouTube space. YouTube is open studios, I guess, all across the world, pretty much.
Yeah, it's international.
So how did you even find out about this thing?
I think I saw an article on it, and this was months ago. And then this time around, I came across it with another article. I would assume, I don't remember exactly, but and you popped into my head.
Not a more successful
as
YouTuber.
he always does.
Mine popped into your head.
Yeah, and
which was a problem, as we'll find out today.
And the first thing I thought was like, wow, you do the show every week, and I know you're doing stuff with recording different things, and I was like, John I think he could, take advantage of some of this equipment here from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And why not use the Google stuff?
Probably break some of this equipment. It'd be funny to witness him in there, floundering around.
So first thing I thought, like, I know what, I'm going to shoot an email over to John, see how he's doing, and also tell him about this. And then maybe we can go over there and just check it out, see if it's something that would interest us in any way. So
this was all your fault, is what you're telling me.
Yes, it is all my fault.
So it sounds good to me, man. I want to go check this out. We actually talked about it on the show maybe 2 weeks ago, how we were going to go down.
Briefly. And
I got Howard involved. Howard's always up for good times. Right, Howie?
Oh, yeah. All over the good times.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What?
I go all over it.
What the? Okay, so Howard's into going. And, of course, OJ's got to come to carry my bags. OJ's by my side at all times. I can't do anything without him, really.
Yeah,
Great partner.
You'd be breaking your
Partner. Let's keep it at that, Joe. We don't want anything getting out beyond that. We're just partners
No.
in business and the veteran. No, hold on. Yeah, forget it. And then I found out Paul was going to come too. So I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I haven't seen you guys in a long time, and we're all back together here.
Yeah.
And
Fun time.
Howard picked us all up,
Yeah.
heading into the city. Great time driving down. Did some, for the first time ever, we're sitting in the car and just talking about random stuff. And Paul's like, hey, did you ever try Periscope? I was like, what the fuck is Periscope?
Oh, no.
didn't know about that either.
Yeah, but did you know about it?
No, I didn't.
I
John?
had no idea.
No.
No one.
I think it's a new app.
Paul, have you used it before?
No, but I know people that use it, so I thought it was pretty interesting.
What do people actually use it for?
Just to show their tits and.
Is that really true? It seems like most things are online are that way.
Well, look at our episode of Omegle and Chat Roulette.
Yeah, that's right.
What did we see?
We're keep your eyes on the road there, buddy. This is gonna be a bad show if it could go in a number of directions. So I was like, so we saw this about this Periscope. So it's pretty crazy. Like within 3 minutes, I got the thing installed on my phone, and we're using it, and we're going live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're streaming wonderful things. Driving down West Side Highway, right? And you got the water there, bodies of water. It was a sewage runoff. I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah, it was really cool to use the Periscope, man. And I was like, oh no, this is a bad idea. It's so easy to set up and get it going.
It's awesome. Yeah.
At any point.
Yep. And you had what, about 20?
We had about 20 people within a couple minutes, and there's things with hearts. I don't understand. People
there
giving
was shitty
Tap it
hearts.
and hearts come out.
there was pink hearts, blue hearts,
Shit hearts.
brown hearts, which I don't know if those were good or
But
not.
they're not called shit hearts. They're called sharts.
Okay, and I was like, every time I get a heart, does that mean I'm getting like a couple nickels or something? Am I getting paid? It was not the case.
No.
But it was a good time, though. It was fun. Arrive in the city, park the car. How much for the parking? So much.
How much what?
For the parking of the car.
How much it was?
Very expensive.
Oh God, it was $60
Wow.
for 5 hours.
We're there for 5 hours. $60.
So expensive.
We got to open up one of these parking garages.
Still cheaper than going in by.
By train.
By
it would
train.
have cost us close to $150.
And it's only like an hour drive, too. It's not like we're going like, across the world here or anything.
Look at this asshole. Fuck, man.
He's losing it.
Tape.
He's losing his mind. Okay. So we get out, and we have a lot of trouble figuring out where the YouTube space is. John, you seem like you were in charge of this.
Well,
What
it's
went
funny.
wrong?
The address was listed, and we kept walking in circles around where the address was, because it's actually located in the center of Chelsea Market, which is a big shopping center with lots of food and beer and spices and donuts and stuff. So it's not like outside. You have to go inside and then find the one elevator that goes up there. Maybe there's a couple that go up there, and then hit the button for the right floor and just pop out there. But we kept walking in circles around it because we didn't think it would actually be in the market. That makes no sense.
Is what he's saying true?
It is true. And I was just following him, so I was just trusting in his ability to find.
Well, John figured it out,
He did.
With a little help.
He
and
did.
we got there after a little while, and you come to this hallway, and it's kind of weird. It's just an elevator.
Mm.
There's a YouTube logo above the door, and there's a YouTube logo on the elevator door,
Both, yeah.
and that was it. And then you just go inside, and you're like, "What's going on? What is this?" If you don't know, you're just in that market. What are you thinking this is?
Like a store or something.
Like you're going in this elevator. There's like a cat. You're just gonna be on YouTube.
You know what I
This is a live stream.
You know what I thought when we were getting into that elevator? I thought we were going to a fight club or something. I was getting ready to throw down.
YouTube is very similar to Fight Club in many ways. There are winners and losers, as we found out.
Yeah.
Secretive, too.
Very secretive. We'll get to that. So, we take this elevator to the 6th floor. We get out. There is a room, and there's like a hallway that's locked up. There's like guitars in there. Did you see anything around? You see like those guitars on the wall?
I did see 2 guitars on the wall, and I saw this big television screen,
Uh huh.
and that individual.
It looked.
And the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper.
Yeah, it looked like you know when like movies, TV shows, they do like parodies of what Google headquarters would look like.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
South Park would do it, or
Pretty spot on with that.
it's basically it looks like a parody of these like techie buildings,
Yeah.
but it actually is one of those buildings. But it was like pretty much exactly what you kind of thought it would look like, you know.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman sitting there, and he's just kind of looking at us. You said he looked a little nervous.
I think that he looked at us and said, I I'm not expecting these guys, and there's 5 guys here. One of them has a T-shirt that says "Stay Ballsy," so they're probably tough guys. And and so I think that he was intimidated by us.
You looked a little weirded out. Why are you here? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
We should kind of set this up a little bit better, why we went and everything. So, like I just said, we wanted to check it out. It is a working studio, so there is like different studios. We weren't looking to actually film anything. We weren't looking to really cause too much trouble. We were looking to simply look around, we get a tour of it or something. We're not going to steal anything or break anything. We just wanted to see it, and see if it's something that we might want to consider using in the future.
Right.
Doesn't seem like a huge request.
Sounds like a pretty simple request.
Simple request, and going in, there was no way to contact them. Like, there's no email, there's no phone number. So I could have easily called yesterday, this morning. Hey, is it okay if we show up and look around? And they could have told us the answer. But none of these things were available to us, so we decided just to go. The gentleman looked a little weirded out. He was just, what channel are you from? And I didn't even tell him. Maybe I should. I don't know. That might have been worse if I did. But I pretty much realized he was looking for certain people that maybe were scheduled for that day who were going to be filming. So I was just like, yeah, we don't have an appointment. Could we just take a look? No.
Yeah, but there was no need for him to be so abrasive, you know.
He was a little snotty about it. No, you cannot. We don't do that. You can't just look around. No. And then immediately just goes to the dick measuring contest of how many subscribers do you have? Because you can't actually use the facilities if you have less than 5,000. So obviously we do have more than 5,000 because all of you wonderful people out there, we do have quite more than that. But it was one of the first things he said, like, how many subscribers do you have? Snotty, like, it was an easy out for him.
Yeah.
Because if I said, oh, I don't have 5,000, he'd be like, okay, well, guess what?
Conversation's over. Goodbye. Sorry.
You were worthless. Less than 5,000. Why don't you just go out in the back alley? There's a place for people like you. Across the street. And it's called a dumpster. You could sit in there and make your little videos for less than 5,000 people.
Yeah.
But I told him, like, no, I do have more than, I have, whatever I have. 20,000, 25,000, whatever. And he looked at me like I was lying. It was like, there's no way that you have that many. It's not.
Just by looking at you.
Just like looking in my eyes. There's no way. There's no way. I don't even think I do. I was telling you about that. Yeah. Because it does have like X amount of subscribers, but the amount of views you get are not really equivalent to that. So it's a lot of like, I think it's like bots and sex bots or something. I don't know. Or spam or something. I don't know. Whatever. But technically, I do have the number.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me like, you don't have that. You don't have that. So then I asked him, okay, hey man, is there like a phone number or like an email I could get? So if we want to come back, we can talk to someone about it. What I have to do, and no, there's no phone number. There's no emails I could give you. He actually says this line, which blew my mind. Yeah. Google is very secretive.
What does that mean?
He goes, Google's very secretive, and then cuts himself off. Oh no, not secretive. You know what I mean? Not secretive, but you know.
Nobody knows what he meant. I don't know who he was talking about.
So it's like almost like there's a room in the studio where there's like a bunch of like migrant children just pushing cranes and that are powering YouTube, or something. John, what do you think the secret is?
A mystery.
Is it bodies located in the YouTube space from the people with less than 5,000? If you have less than 5,000, they just kill you. No, they just go get them, and they just fucking take your life and throw your body somewhere.
Well, you know why it's above Chelsea Market, right? They don't kill you and throw your body. They chain you up down there, and you eat all the leftovers from Chelsea Market and power their stuff.
So it seems a little weird. Like, this awesome studio, whatever. Well, we don't know if it's awesome. We saw it wasn't very impressive, to be honest with you. But you can't actually contact them and see what's going on. Weird, right?
No, you figure that a company like Google, YouTube, they would have at least a phone number that you can call.
Or just like a website that says, if you did not fill out your form and hear a response back, don't come yet.
Yeah.
That would have saved everyone a lot of time. But they're not cool enough to do
And it's weird that's all about that number, man. It's all about these numbers that they're all concerned about. Right?
Yeah. It'd be so great. You walk up there. How many subscribers do you have? 4,199. Well, sorry, you gotta go. Wait,
you
Frank,
piece of shit.
You didn't follow me yet, Frank.
You have to have an Irish accent to say that.
What?
Howard, what did you feel about, as you drive here, or just like in traffic, how did you feel about the whole experience, Howard? Was there things we could have done differently, or?
No, I just I wasn't too impressed with that guy.
You seem very disappointed.
I was disappointed more with him, especially after I went on the computer and I said, "Oh, let me go on this computer." They had a little kiosk set up, and he cut me off right there. There's no use in you using that. It's not going to do anything. And I'm like, "What?"
Rude. That was extremely rude.
Really rude. There was no need for that.
Yeah, there was like a little computer. I guess I don't know, a different.
Yeah, it was like a kiosk.
That's how you order cookies.
And he's like, no need for you. You don't have the 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't put your filthy hands on that machine.
I thought he was gonna slap your hand.
Now we have to throw it out. Now we have to burn it because you touched it with your filthy under 5,000 subscriber hands. So then we left. Then we took a nice picture at the bottom of the weird elevator, the weird YouTube elevator.
Yeah,
which I will cherish. I thought it was a lovely photo.
it was nice.
You can find it on our Twitter accounts. And Andre said something that was really meaningful. He said it's better. What did you say exactly? It's more fun that we didn't get in? Or it's a better story or something?
Yeah, sometimes it makes it for a better story that you got rejected by YouTube. Even though that, you reached out to YoutubeSpaceNY and the CEO of Google.
Yes, on Twitter, I JohnRamboPresents, I did include him in the tweet.
Yep.
Hashtag rejected, hashtag blessed were some of the tags. Hashtag Project 8 coming soon.
That's right.
I thought it was Project 7.5.
It's a two-parter. These guys have a lot of work cut out for them. Well, you were thinking like maybe they'll see the tweet. You're thinking I'm much more important than I am. You're thinking they're going to see the tweet and then invite you to come in.
Yeah, I mean, they were going to do a PR move where they're like, you know what, we cannot have these guys being rejected like this.
Yeah.
John is extremely important, and we're going to get backlash. So we are going to invite them personally to come back in there and, and we were going to get the tour. That did not happen.
I want to live in that world, Andre. It's all about rejection. I think it was really fitting. I think my entire YouTube career has been some level of rejection.
Yeah, I mean,
at certain impasses. So it was just more of that.
Yeah, it's just a continuation of what we're used to. So
right, but we're gonna try again. We're gonna try to figure this out, and perhaps we can return and we can have a chat with that gentleman there.
Yeah, I hope he's there.
And like I said, if we do get in, and I'll be like, hey man, can I use this bathroom? Do I have enough subscribers to empty my bowels here?
Yeah, but not enough for toilet paper.
And Howard, you can use this screen now.
Can we use this computer? Is that okay? Can I put my coat in this closet? So that was that. It was an interesting time. And it was sad because what we wanted to do was walk through. We were in the 10 minutes. We've been happy, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I was actually personally very excited because I don't know about you guys. I'd never been to like a real studio before.
Yeah, I mean, I did not have my hopes up that we were going to be able to do it. Because, I knew there was some kind of like orientation or something like that. But I mean, what you told me, like, oh, we should be good for a tour, in the email, it made sense because, I mean, goodness, you can give us a tour, can't you? I mean, right? You can just like walk us around and say, hey guys, I know you guys are from YouTube, and here's what we're offering you guys. And, but, if you want more than this, then, fill out the application, come to the orientation. So I thought that maybe a tour was possible.
Yeah.
So, but turns out, no. The gatekeeper did not let us.
Did not make it through, man.
The guy has no heart.
John, any statement about what transpired here today?
Well, I'm with Andre that I wasn't entirely sure we were going to get in or not.
John knows better than most what it's like to be with me.
Rejected, you mean? I know what it's like. But, I mean, with the guy was a little cold. I don't know, maybe he was intimidated by us, which is weird since we're all such friendly, squishy people.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, hopefully the whatever paperwork, nonsense, and hullabaloo we need to get through will get taken care of. We can go do whatever that little magical course is, and then they'll let us wander through. That would be nice. Because, I mean, part of me feels like, just from when I did a search just for the place, I just opened up my phone and searched for the place, and all the things it was showing me, like tweets and whatnot, for people who were there, who didn't seem like people who would really make good use of the space. They just got in and were like, yeah, we're in here, cool, and weren't actually going to do anything worthwhile.
Yes. I should add that I did call Google a couple weeks ago on the show, so I can't entirely blame them for not allowing me with open arms into their establishment. Paul, any statement about what happened here?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed by the fact that we couldn't get in, but yeah, I guess they're pretty strict about it. You know, you have to go through the whole process of filling out the form, and going through the orientation and everything.
But how would you know that you even want to use the space if you can't see the space?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have like glass walls, so you can see the students,
Right.
And they're extremely slow too, right? Because I mean, you reached out to them a couple weeks ago.
It was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks. I mean, they're all about internet and being fast and all this stuff, and you can't get back to us in 2 weeks.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's an interesting story. I had a good time though, all around. It was fun.
Yeah.
Then we didn't know what to do
Yeah.
because this was what we planned to do today. We were then stranded in the streets. We started walking the streets aimlessly. I told John the city's full of lies because I was very depressed, and he tried to bring me back.
Yes, and I wasn't a jerk at all the
John
entire
says,
day.
well, why don't we get some food? That's always cheer you up. Who came up with the food place? Howard?
Howard and Paul, I think?
Howard, what happened?
Yeah, I said something about, maybe getting some Japanese food, because I usually get that when I'm in the city. And then it popped up in my head we had said something about Korean, and I was like, oh, let's do Korean barbecue. And I haven't done Korean barbecue since I went to Japan. That was the first time I ever did it. So, it was great. It was great. It was a long walk, but it was great.
So we went down the Korean barbecue, and what exactly did you two guys get? What do you call this whole thing?
I think it was just the Korean, the one
Table barbecue.
Yeah, table barbecue.
Table barbecue, which is where you actually cook the meat on the table, and you eat it hot right off the table. So us three, we just got basic dishes. We don't have a lot of cash like these two high rollers here. These guys just throwing money. Howard slapped me in the face with a $100 bill. She goes, boom. He's like, these guys got money to throw. So these guys get this table barbecue, and I don't think Howard really knew what was going on, what you're supposed to do.
All right, so usually when I don't know what's going on, I take the bull by the horns.
Howard just starts doing shit. So they bring out raw meat, put it on the table.
Not to mention, I went to the restroom when I came back. My seat had been swapped.
Yeah, they were changing seats. They're confusing the wait staff. There's different sauces.
Soup.
Various sauces were going to the wrong people.
My soup.
But what happened is Howard just starts doing shit. There's an open flame on the table. He pours some sort of liquid directly. It's like a soup. He's trying to make soup. Heat up the soup. Pours liquid into flame.
Granted, I urged him to do so because I'm like, dude, eat your soup, because I felt bad because he stole my soup and then I stole it back. So I'm like, oh look, no, you have soup too. Eat your soup. Dang it, eat your soup. What's wrong with you? You ate my soup. Well, you almost did. Eat your soup. And then the guy came by. He's like, no, I got to cut it first.
So I then see he dumps this liquid into this flame. I see everyone in the restaurant look over. First of all, it smokes.
A huge flame. Boom.
A huge flame pops out. There's a waitress who is cautioning to the back, holy shit, get out there.
Yeah.
This guy's out of control.
Fire.
Everyone's looking, and then the waiter came over and he's like, what's going on here? And he wound up doing the whole thing.
And then what's worse is in the midst of this chaos, me and OJ are arguing, and I'm telling him, why are you giving me bad advice? Always leading me wrong, Out of control today, you know that? You in the back on my left.
John, any statement about being out of control?
It's okay. I can't be out of control anymore because cars make me fall asleep. So.
Are you falling asleep now? Live to tape on the air?
A little bit.
This doesn't excite you.
Cars make me super sleepy, and I have to fight to stay conscious in a vehicle.
Would you like me to just smack you across the mouth right now?
With a $100 bill if I get to keep it.
Yes, with one of Howard's hundreds.
If I get to keep it.
It stings a little bit. But that was one of those great Howard moments that I really wish was captured. We did Periscope a little bit from the dinner table.
Periscope now.
And it was funny too, because the waiter as soon as I grabbed the plate and I started putting the meat on, he was like, no, I'll take care of it. I think he was thinking to himself, like, damn, this guy's going to, put this place on fire and shit. Yeah. Hey, I grabbed the bull by the horns. I live life on the edge.
Howard goes for it.
Okay, I go for it. I'm not afraid.
Andre,
Daredevil.
How did you feel about Howard inability to properly feed himself?
Yeah, I mean, I know that he had his heart set on putting the meat on the fire and kind of just doing his own barbecue right there in front of us and showing how he can do that and being a chef and everything. And the guy just stopped him and said, hey, no, that does not happen here. We put the meat on the fire and we will feed you like a baby and you will pay for that.
And you will wear this bib as to not destroy the table and the chairs.
And then what's worse? What do we start talking about while the guy's putting the meat on the table? About tips. Inappropriate conversation while the guy's serving us.
Were we talking about that when he was there?
He was there.
Oh, I didn't even notice him there. Oh, well.
Well, we tipped him nicely.
Yeah, we did tip him very nicely.
I did not.
Me too. Which was the minimum.
Yeah. And I'm arguing with everybody else, and everybody's like, no, that's too much.
I tipped him like 20% or something. Like 20% of my original total, but then our totals got weird, and I still gave him the same amount. We mathed it out funny.
What do you usually tip when you go somewhere? What's your go-to?
My go-to
percent?
tip is 15.
Really?
Yeah, but remember, it's New York City. It's different.
See, I always do 20. I do. It's just 15's annoying. It's always like it gets into like change and whatnot.
Yeah. All right.
You keep it even, man.
It's hard to calculate, but I always do the calculator, so it doesn't matter.
Plus, I've worked minimum wage many times, and I probably will in the future again. So I try to really spread the love, man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess 15% is not even acceptable anymore.
Which is a bummer. 15 used to be standard, and then 20 was really good, and 10 they were really bad.
Cheapskates.
Yeah, so I always do 8.
But we're the only country that really focuses on tips, right?
Of the countries I've been to, we focus more on tips than any other.
Yeah.
Do you have to give tip in the form of money? Can you instead offer some wisdom?
I've done that before. I've done that before.
You have? What did you do?
We were at a diner, and it was bad though. We were young. We left a note on there and said, "Well, here's my tip to you. Go back to school, and But again, I was like,
good God,
I was
Howard.
16 years old. I was 16 years old when I did it.
You hadn't even gone to school yet.
Never again will I do that.
What school were you in at that
That's
point?
pretty mean.
Yeah, it was pretty.
That's bad.
Howard.
But we got bad service too, so
Oh, then-
I wasn't
then it-
too happy about
That's
that.
because the guy saw the future and knew that you were going to leave him a bogus tip.
I don't want to be in this car right now. It's Carbo's going to be coming back to our driver here.
I think we are his karma, John.
Look at this, man. This fucking traffic.
You're going to try some traffic, Paul.
Fuck. This is atrocious.
This looks pretty normal to me. Every time I come to New York, it's this kind of traffic.
Yeah, it's
And this
pretty.
guy behind you is like barely letting you in.
He's a dick.
Scary people's
Well,
license
the
plates.
camera's gonna be pretty shaky now because
Yeah, that's okay. I was going to say, we had some license plates. Everyone wants to contact any of these people and let them know that a world famous show that was kicked out of YouTube studios today was recording right behind them, and they had little to their knowledge. My God. Imagine a show is being recorded while you're driving your car. You have no idea behind you. One of your favorite shows, Game of Thrones, going on.
That'd be awesome.
In
That would
the
be
car
a
behind.
heck of a car, man.
Whoa. Somebody's living here?
What?
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's living here?
Howard,
I
what we
think
pick?
it might be that guy.
Howard, give him a ride, man.
I'm not giving nobody a ride. There's not even enough room in here.
He's gonna.
Give him a tip.
Tip
Aww.
15%.
15%.
Howard.
Of this.
Howard, if I was living on the side of the bridge, would you pick me up?
Did I know you before or after? Or I did not know you at all?
You never knew me ever.
I
It's
don't know.
dangerous.
It is dangerous
Yeah.
to be picking up.
Andre, come on. I need,
We're not-
I need some place to go, though.
John, we don't live in the 50s and the 60s anymore, sir.
So if it was the 50s, you'd pick someone up. You'd be like Fonzie and his friends.
Picking up hitchhikers. What's wrong with that?
I don't know, man.
That kind of ended because of all the serial killers picking up hitchhikers,
It has that stigma to it for sure.
in the 70s.
The hitchhiker community really needs to step up their publicity, get some more rights.
I got 2 syllables.
Yeah, it might,
illegal,
it
right?
might be illegal now.
It's illegal, yeah.
Yeah,
But I got 2 syllables for you guys. Hitchbot.
You know the Hitchbot?
No.
It was this robot. It was like a robot toy that
I heard about
in Canada. It was from Canada.
Uh-huh.
They were going to. It was like an experiment. They dropped him off one side of the country, and he had a note on his body, or like little messages in his body.
Yeah.
That would say like, "Bring me here, bring me there," and see if people would like, out of the kindness of their heart, bring this little robot across the country to his final destination.
Canada.
And in Canada, this went perfectly fine. Took maybe 2 months. He was carried safely across the entire country.
Really?
This year, they tried it in the United States. He began his journey in Massachusetts.
Never left Massachusetts.
2 weeks. Well, he was there for days, just stranded. Several weeks later, he was found in Philadelphia. His head removed, his limbs chopped off,
Oh my goodness.
his body crushed,
There you go.
and that was the end. So he did not get very far.
Well, that proves why, people cannot hitchhike here. Imagine if he was a real human being.
So
You have no head.
people get dismembered.
Well, it happens. It has happened. And with this robot, it proves a lot of things. I mean, what was the conclusion, though? I mean, of the experiment?
Don't come to America.
That's a conclusion.
Americans are savage animals, and be careful. Watch yourself. I think that's what it was.
Wow. Yeah.
There's no compassion here for a tiny robot boy trying to make his way across the country. He's trying to go to San Francisco,
It's like
I
they
believe.
murdered
I wouldn't have bet on that robot making it across country.
No, of
though.
course not.
I would.
Well, you've lived here long enough. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I would think he'd make his way across the Midwest. That wouldn't be too big of a
Well,
problem.
my thing is, if he started in San Francisco, he'd at least get to Philadelphia.
Yeah. Maybe.
In Philadelphia, it's
Tough to go
over.
through Nevada.
You're not going to survive Philadelphia one way or the other. Nevada they'd be pawning his body for like
Are they?
for tokens for the the casino.
They should seriously think about changing the name of Philadelphia from City of Brotherly Love to City of. I don't even know. What do you think it should be changed to? Because it's not the
City of decapitated robots.
Poor little fella.
Yeah, so that was Hitchbot, John.
Oh, okay.
John was bringing that up. We talked about it in the show in the past.
Okay.
It was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So many levels to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
I won't let Hitchbot go.
Well, at least it's safe in Canada, I guess.
Canada's fine.
Yeah.
You're going to get across.
Very nice people there.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been.
You've
to
been around,
Canada.
Andre.
Yeah, I've been around.
You've been around the block, man.
Yes, I've been to Canada.
What are you running from, Andre? Why do you keep...
Actually, I've made my way back here. Started here, then I went to Florida, then I went to California, and then I'm back again. But I've gone to Canada. Never lived there, though. Niagara Falls, that sort of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
more vacation.
Yeah. So,
Right.
and I was a kid too. So
Okay.
I couldn't tell you how it is in Canada, like
Okay.
living there or anything. But
Let's try it out. What do you think? You and me?
let's go.
Sounds like a sitcom in the works,
Yeah.
right?
I don't. Is there anything exciting to do in Canada?
Hockey.
Hockey? Yeah, hockey's
Maple
big there.
Leafs change.
Yeah.
maple syrup.
Syrup.
I'd like to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andre, let's catch up with Andre a little bit.
Yes,
What's
sir.
been going on, sir? Last I heard from you, you were doing some Lego videos.
Yeah, I did some Lego videos, stop motion videos, and then I kind of stopped doing that, and I started doing some animation videos, but for different clients, not for myself.
Okay.
And then I have a channel for my daughter, and I started lately, like last month, doing little animation nursery rhyme videos for that channel.
Wow.
So I did about 7 of those. And
What does she think of the videos?
She doesn't know it exists. She's 3.
She's 3 now. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember when. I remember the early days there.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Wow.
So she doesn't know about it, but I think that once she gets a little older, she'll appreciate all the hard work that was going into that. But that's what I'm doing now, at least for fun. So if you know any moms and little babies,
I know many of moms.
that or when
They
you
know
guys
me,
have
I should
kids
say.
later on. you
Actually,
can,
a big portion of
steer
our
them that
audience
way.
is moms.
So
Huh?
you're a MILF hunter?
The MILFs love the show. It's most of our audience. It's mostly MILFs and people that live on the bridge and watch.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. as far as like
creativity.
Yeah, creativity and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
if you don't mind, quickly, man, what's the process for like a Lego video? If you guys haven't seen it, you do the whole stop motion thing.
Yeah.
And they're like your Lego guys. It's like as good as the Lego movie, honestly. Like they're doing the flips and sword fighting and what goes into doing that.
It goes a lot of patience. I think anyone can do it. There's a few techniques that you have to learn so that you can get the motion right. And then there's a lot of post-production work, and there's a lot of patience because you're taking 15 pictures per second.
Wow. So it's actually just stills?
It's just
You don't do any video?
Nope. It's all stills. So in essence, you can, like, all my videos are 5K.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I'm taking
5K
pictures.
photos.
Right, 5K photos.
But you don't render it out like that.
No.
YouTube doesn't even support that.
Right, so it's...
We could have talked to that guy about it today.
We could
Why don't you do 5K? 5K subs. How about 5K video?
Five is the key number. So yeah, I mean, a lot of work, and people seem to enjoy stop motion videos a lot. I don't know if they take into account that it's extremely hard work.
I can imagine.
You know, or
So
not.
detailed.
But I did a few of those. I have a channel just for that, but there's not many videos there. But it is a lot of work.
OJ was asleep.
I hate
OJ.
cars so much.
We're doing a show. It's
I
like
can't
it's
stay
not like
awake in a car.
it's
I
not
can't
like-
do it.
You should have had some coffee when we all stopped for coffee.
I had hot chocolate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I can see being sleepy in the car.
What?
Hot chocolate makes me go to sleep.
Oh, did I do it backward?
I could see falling asleep in the car, but like if there's nothing happening. but-
Whoa, that guy says ban same-sex marriage. It's from Massachusetts too, dude. You are in the wrong
Show him a nipple.
state, buddy.
Give him a little nipple. Push against the window.
Oh my gosh, he calls the president a lying African.
Really?
Yeah. Dang, yo.
Let's get a good shot of that.
A lot of hate.
There's a lot of hatred here in the streets of New York.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got to live the way I live. This guy, you got to be like those peeps right there, man. Then you'll find happiness in life. You know. Dude, you got to have the same beliefs.
Yeah.
Right? You don't share my beliefs. It's like having less than 5,000 subs, honestly.
Give me 5,000.
John, this is a video that's supposed to go online where people are supposed to watch
Sorry.
and then be engaged and
I
enjoy.
can't stay awake in cars. They're just so relaxing when you're not driving.
You think Howard doesn't want to go to sleep right now?
Tell me about it.
He could just pass out right now. I think he just did a second ago. But he's got to drive. He's got to get us to where we're going safely.
You have 5 lives in your hands, Howard.
I know. That's why I have to make sure I stay.
Whose life out of the 5 people is the most important?
Whoever has over 5K.
Most subscribers.
Who has the most subs? That's right. That's right.
That would be you, John.
Yeah,
You're the most valuable.
Yeah, but like I said, they're not real. So I wouldn't be me either anyway.
Doesn't matter. What counts is the number.
So what did we got to touch on that? What we talked about earlier today before we got to YouTube
Yeah,
Studios. John, I think we're thinking about starting our own convention.
Oh, don't put this out there.
Yes, we are. And you know what it's going to be called? RamboCon.
Yeah, Howard wants to throw a RamboCon.
Rambo.
Well, we were talking about today. We were just talking about different ventures that we could get involved in. I think one of them was opening a church. Andre, what was that about?
Yeah. Well, I had just made a comment that who owns the most real estate in Manhattan is the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And
You guys were talking about this?
Yeah.
Why wasn't I included in this shit?
I don't know where you were.
You're probably talking with John and ignoring us.
I was talking to you guys.
No, you were ignoring us.
I was ignoring you.
Yes.
I'm not ignoring you now. I'm sticking a mic in your mouth.
And then some.
So we're like, yeah, we should open our own church. You know,
yeah,
that makes sense.
but we
Tax
wouldn't
free?
make any money,
tax-free?
unfortunately.
Oh.
It's tax free. Oh yeah.
Do you take donations?
Non-profit, homie.
Nonprofit, yeah. Yeah, but we
You
still
can't make a profit.
And Howard wants to run a RamboCon, which no one will come to.
RamboCon.
If you were okay, let's talk about it
Sylvester
then.
Stallone would come.
You're running a con, Howard. What are you going to be doing at this thing? What's happening?
Everything's going to be about you. I'm going to have all these pictures about you. You just got to be
Want
careful.
people to come to this or not?
I do. You just got to be careful, though, because I'm going to be at your house spying on you. I'm going to take pictures of you in the shower, Take pictures of you eating.
You already do.
Take
those
pictures of
things.
you doing everything.
The whole thing's like an elaborate prank. I'm gonna show up. We're having a convention. I show up. It's like nude photos of me, and there's people laughing, like just pointing at the wall. I don't know. Howard's got some sort of sick idea about this. Should we talk to John to keep him awake? What can we do?
Alive.
Is there something we could do to keep you alive?
I'll be okay.
No, you're not. You're sleeping.
You're sleeping.
What tired you out today, John? All the eating?
A lot of food, man.
A lot of walk. We did some walking and stuff.
Was it all the
Like,
difficult eating that you did?
No, I got up early. I woke up at 7. No, 8. It was 8 o'clock.
Should have had coffee. You
That's
wouldn't be in
early.
this predicament.
That's early for me. Dang it!
Really?
On a week. That's what I wake up on a weekday.
What time is it right
Weekends
now?
I wake up
5?
whenever the hell I feel like it.
John goes from 8 a.m. to 5. Then that's when he goes to bed. And that's it.
Bedtime.
I could
What
use
time
that.
do you go to bed?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Midnight.
So it's a little late.
Yeah, that is
I
very
try to
late.
sleep from 12 to 8, and then it doesn't work.
I try to stay up. I can't. I want to.
Really?
I did wake up at
What
3:30 in
time?
the morning, though.
I pass out. I around maybe 11, sometimes earlier, and I'm mad because I'm so tired, and I'm like, I want to stay up,
Yeah.
but then I just can't.
Ah.
I'm knocked
Do you
out
wake
at
up
9.
early though?
Yeah, like 7.
Yeah, that's pretty
Something
early.
like that.
That's why you go to sleep
And
early.
it's cold.
It's cold.
Not cold. It's like 60 degrees out.
That's freezing.
John loves. We're all wearing like coats. Everyone here has multiple layers on, right?
Yeah.
We all had like a long sleeve shirt plus a coat. This guy shorts, t-shirt.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, that's my belly.
It's a crotch shot right there.
we were joking about that before we took the cameras
No
out. Like,
underwear.
It's going to be crotch shots
Shorts,
at some point.
t-shirt, no underwear.
And the STAYBALLSY t-shirt.
Yeah, and my fat like stomach.
John's always representing.
moves hanging out. But yeah, I don't know. I like cold weather. It's warm. This is if I'm not going to die from being outside, it's not cold.
John's a true white man. Loves the cold.
I'm pale. I burn in the sun. All that good stuff.
From North Dakota, right?
Although, part of my dad's family is from.
John's a mixture of race.
Yeah, I'm a mutt. My mom likes to make fun of my dad, my sister, and I because she's 100% of Italian ancestry, and the rest of us are all mixed. So she mocks us.
And you have less than 5,000 subscribers as well.
Am I the only one in this car who has fewer than 5,000 subscribers?
No, I'm there too.
Okay.
Have you checked your YouTube lately? I don't think so.
Yeah, I do. We do.
If it doesn't matter.
The pack mode, you got 3,500, right?
But you guys haven't done a video in like 4 years.
Right.
So you probably have gotten more views than I have during that time without putting anything out. Oh, what was the thing? Let's talk about that, man.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What
We should
up?
talk about
Khaleesi license plate right
Yeah,
there.
What up, though?
Andre, what happened? You tell the story. I don't even remember.
that. Yeah, and maybe Paul knows better than I do because he's the one that told me. He just texted me. He's like, "Hey, did you know that one of our videos got deleted?" I'm like, "Really? Like a copyright strike or what's going on?" And turns out that it was deleted. It was our Sonic video for anyone that knows about it, and I guess YouTube just sends us an email says we deleted your video because you guys did not comply to some of the standards that we have for videos, which is you cannot put tags on your description, and so we deleted it. And all this means is you can re-upload it, but we won't. All your views are gone, so it's going to start from 0 again.
Yeah.
That's all fine and dandy. I don't even remember that we put tags in our description.
Yeah, I didn't even heard of that.
No, me neither.
It's weird.
But I would imagine, I don't even care because it's, what do we got, 10,000 views? Not that matters.
And also, when you did it, they allowed it probably at that time.
Right.
So
right,
then to
because
be
it's been
like,
up for 4 or 5 years.
You were following the rules back then, but now you're banned, son.
Right. What I don't get is why don't they just send you an email
Yeah.
saying, hey, we flagged your video, take care of this, and then we unflag it or something. But no, they go ahead and just completely delete it.
Yeah, it's whole thing's a little crazy, man.
It just seems like very harsh punishment for something so
You
stupid.
deserved it. I got to agree with them.
It must be because I have less than 5,000 subscribers. I think that's what it is. No big deal though, but
let's go to Paul here quickly, man. What's been going on since we heard from you last? It's been a number of years. A prison sentence, maybe?
Yeah, I spent 5 years in the state penitentiary. No, I'm just busy with work, overall.
You do like production stuff.
The production stuff, mostly corporate, mainly for a helicopter company in Connecticut. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time for creative stuff anymore. But I'm trying to get back to YouTube, talking to Andre, trying to come up with a concept for a new channel or maybe an existing channel.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I think we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
But when you're ready, and we do have Project 8 coming.
Project 8, can't wait.
So the script is 40,000 pages.
How many hours of video?
It's mostly monologues for Howard. There's like monologue after monologue. Howard mostly talking about the sun and the wind and the way water feels on his toes.
Or the way the wind flows through my locks of hair. My long locks.
I was going to say something gross, the way the wind flows out of, I don't know where we were going with that one.
The wind flows out of my ass.
Wow. So, Halloween's coming. Have you prepared a costume?
Are you going to be Jason again?
I always put on a Jason mask. Well, actually, what I'm going to do this year is I have like a luchador mask. So I'm going to wear that with a suit, and I'm just going to give out the candy. That's my plan.
Now this man looks like a luchador.
Well, he had a luchador mask because it was like, how much, John? $10 or something?
It's pretty cheap.
It was like the cheapest mask we could find on Amazon.
Yeah, okay.
And this was only supposed to be like one episode. We're like, all right, let's get that. And then we just kept doing it, and the mask was real uncomfortable after like 3 years. And
After 5 minutes.
and it was disgusting. And
Yeah.
Why don't you dress up as John Rambo?
don't got the body for that.
Well,
You got the guns.
That's right.
oh
That's
my.
right. Halloween plans, John?
Well, the weekend before Halloween, my friends are having a Halloween murder mystery, which might be fun. So that should be neat.
Agatha Christie?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. They're planning it all.
Agatha Christie's cool.
There's a billboard for The Flash over there. Have you seen the show The Flash?
No, I haven't. It's on Netflix, and I'm tempted to click on it, but right now I'm like addicted to American Horror Story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not the new one, of course, but 5 seasons are on there. No, 4 seasons. 5th one's on now.
I've actually never watched it before.
It's
You
a good show.
recommend?
It is. It's a very good show. I've never been a big fan of horror, but people kept on saying it was awesome, so I gave it a shot, and I got hooked. So yes, I do recommend it.
Did you watch that with your 3-year-old daughter?
No, that I do not.
Well, that's good. I was checking. Okay, I was gonna have to make some calls if you answer differently. What else is good out there, man? What else are you watching? Checking out.
No, I kind of just take on one series at a time.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
you know,
idea.
I think the last series I saw before that one was Breaking Bad, and that's pretty much it. I would say because I don't like embarking on any kind of show that I'm not going to see through. You know, the whole thing. So I don't give... Oh, you know what? I did start... what's that political show with Kevin Spacey? House of Cards. Pretty good one. I saw, I think, the first season.
I think it's an American remake of the British show, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a British show on that. But, yeah, so I started on that one. It was a pretty good one, too. But I don't watch multiple shows.
Yeah, you take one show at a time.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Do you get that, like, nervousness? Like, oh, man, 25 episodes to go.
I kind of enjoy it because I don't watch anything on television because I don't have the patience to, like, start something and then have to wait 7 days
Oh, it
for
sucks.
the next one. So I just watch everything on Netflix. You know that the whole season's there. And
it comes out, like, you got to wait, the year after, pretty much.
Yeah.
But, and also, like, it sounds really dumb, but, like, a week goes by and I forget, like, the whole show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened last week. Like, when I watch it the next week, I'm like, I don't even know. And
Right.
you lose that continuity, man. It pulls you out of it, So
I never thought of that, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I really love that. And also, plus no commercials and stuff, but
Right.
I really love being able to get through and just get into that world, man. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
you're there as long as you want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, when we started talking about The Flash, is that a good show? Is that something?
Yeah, I recommend. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Howard likes Gotham. What do you have to say?
I watched the first, like, I think 6 episodes, but I have to get back into it. But I like it. I really enjoy it. I'm on a kick right now watching Walking Dead.
Yeah. How about some movies? Anything you've seen recently? Interesting.
No, I think the last few movies that I've actually gone to, the movies to watch, has been Jurassic World, which we were talking
we had a whole
before.
conversation about this earlier.
Yeah. So
Which should have been filmed.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Better than this version of it. Now we're just retreading.
So yeah, I saw Jurassic World. I saw the one with The Rock where he's
like the whole like San Andreas, like the whole earthquake.
San Andreas.
Does he knock out the earthquake? Does he rock bottom it, punch it?
No, I mean he's kind of a normal guy on that, which is weird. Like you'd figure they would cast him because he would be like picking up boulders or something and like doing all this stuff. But he's kind of like a regular guy. Anybody could have been cast in that. But it was a decent movie. A lot of good special effects. I like special effects in movies, so I thought that was pretty cool. And which one did I saw? I saw I Spy. I was forced into that one, which is a comedy, and it was just horrible. Don't go watch that.
When you see all those spec track, when you see like special effects, do you try to figure it out? Do you try to break it down? Think about how it was done.
Well, the thing is about special effects is that they say the best special effects is the special effects you don't know it's special effects. It's done so well and it's composited so well that you don't know it's a special effect to begin with. But of course, there's some things that are so outrageous, like buildings falling, that you know that's a special effect. I don't care how.
Buildings falling on a man. Maybe in the early days of film, they would have actually killed the man.
Actually, I think the best movie this year was Mad Max.
Andre, did you see Mad Max?
I did not see that.
Oh my God!
Is it good?
I think that's right up your alley, man. A lot of practical effects mixed in.
Yeah.
There's very little special effects. Everything's done with explosions or whatever on set,
And it's a good movie too, right?
It's an excellent movie. I was telling John, I'm getting back into Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Like it's 2006 all over again, but I've been really getting into like a lot of special features, and the Mad Max I recommend getting the Blu-ray because they really go through a lot of stuff, and like all those cars that flip, there's dudes in those cars.
Really?
Basically every time.
Wow.
Just so they could get it to do exactly what they want, and just the stuff they pulled off in that thing. Oh my God, just awesome, man.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Did you see the original one with Mel Gibson or?
Yeah, I did see. I've seen them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched them all again, actually, right before this one came out.
Really? And did it have anything to do with...
The storylines are never this, like...
I hate you so much.
The storylines are never like this intricate thing where you need to, like, what's the continuity here? They're all pretty much the same. They're all pretty much a very similar story, where he's kind of out there, and then he meets some people, and then they need help, but he doesn't really want to help them, but then... kind of decides to help him because he's a good guy in the end, and he does help him, and then he just takes off again at the end.
Yeah. All right.
It's pretty much the Mad Max story, but to me, it's a real movie. Like it doesn't work as a story, like a book, because there's not a lot that happens, and I don't think it would work as in other mediums. It wouldn't work, but as a film, it's unbelievable. It's very much a visual thing, which is what movies supposed to be, right? In a lot of ways.
Right.
So. Yeah, it's a real movie. Like, it's a real movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta watch it then.
It's funny how, like, there's even other types of films and shows that took a lot of cues from it. Look at Fist of the North Star. It's almost a direct correlation to that movie, You got this guy, freaking lone guy, just walking, the desert, Same thing with Mad Max.
Granted, Max doesn't make people's heads explode by punching them.
John, man, freaking Mike is like in my face. What the fuck?
John?
Look, he's trying to make me deep throat the fucking mic.
the road, you freaking lunatic.
Jesus.
That's why it's fuzzy.
Well, let's talk about the car. We're in the car, which we might as well talk about that.
Instead of OJ's dream.
We're on our way back to OJ's
dream world.
OJ was in his dream world, yeah. Did you have a dream you
I
want
had
to
a
tell?
split second one, but I can't remember it.
You had a dream?
Dude, if I fall asleep for like 15 seconds, I could have like an effed up.
How are you sleeping?
I don't know.
There's people yelling, and I'm right next to you screaming into this microphone.
It happens.
What is wrong?
I'm tired. I don't know. It's a car, man. you do?
You're depressed from the YouTube situation.
I'm okay.
Let's talk about John a little bit. So when we first got into the car today,
Oh, no.
John's just in the middle seat where I am right now, but he's like, I gotta get my seatbelt on. And he can't get the belt on. I don't know what was happening.
It just got stuck, and then it would lock the belt, and then I was trying to plug it into the wrong one, so I would pull it too far out, and it would lock. And then John was yelling at me, like, can I get in the car yet?
I couldn't even get in the car. He was going crazy with his belt. I had to, like a boy, like a child, I had to belt him. I had to give me the belt. I had to strap him in and belt him to the. He couldn't shut the.
Like a child.
like a child. He couldn't clasp it. And now here he is sleeping
Like a baby.
like a baby.
I get sleepy in cars. You were warned about this.
Did you warm up his milk?
We gotta give him a warm bottle when we get back.
If I can play Puzzle and Dragons on my phone, but then I won't be paying attention. That's like one of the only things that keeps me awake.
We're gonna have to carry him into bed.
No, you're not carrying into bed. I'm choking on something now.
What do we?
Nurse him back to health, John.
I'm gonna have to feed him
I'm fine.
from my bosom.
Yeah.
That's...
You're gonna get one of those Japanese bosoms that
No, wait.
that you fill up with milk.
Hold on. Was it you guys I was talking with where there's this old story about there's a saint like who chopped
Bernard.
No, she chopped her boobs off and then fed them to starving people.
Did that.
I don't know, there was like some saint who did that.
How many people could that
That
feed?
sounds like a true story. Is it?
Yeah, not even one.
I don't know if it was a true story, but I heard about that.
Wouldn't he? Damn, John. It wouldn't even feed one. What the?
Depends how big the boobs are. And stop that, John.
Why are you so freaked out by the microphone? It's not my dick in your face. It's a freaking mic.
It just
What is
reminds
wrong
you.
with you? You better edit that shit out.
No.
It's just a fuzzy mic.
All right. So,
Looks like somebody on ecstasy.
how many
would want.
people could the bosom feed?
I don't know. I think he fed a fair amount. She might have fed a fair amount of people.
Like
I don't
100
know.
people with the.
There's no way she could have fed 100 people with one boob.
Hey, to be fair, she has two boobs. I'm gonna check.
Who's looking it up? Paul, how do you feel holding this for the last hour?
I'm actually fine because I have support right here for my elbow. So
He's a real professional right there. He's a real pro.
Does not get tired.
What do we want to do? What I want to do right now is I want to get Periscope going at the same time.
Okay.
But I have to get out of my pants. The phone.
Oh God! What is it doing in your pants?
The phone is in my pants. Okay.
Under the underwear or over?
What?
Under the what? I wear underwear over my pants like Superman.
No, like that's funny.
Okay, let's see. Let's get the Periscope going. We'll have Andre hold it.
Hurry up,
Yep.
all
John.
right, let's watch the road.
Oh, got
let's
one.
get some.
Wait, no, that's not the right one.
We started talking about bosoms being fed to people, and John has woken up. Good.
You know what?
John's like bosoms. Where?
I'm awake.
This is the no. this is
Just
the
kidding,
wrong
John.
one.
Ready?
It's just
All right. We're now live on Periscope. There we go.
Can't see it.
Oh, okay, well, we're on Periscope. We're on Periscope, and we're doing the show in a car. That's right, my friends. A lot of things happening now. People are joining in. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they are joining.
How do I flip the screen back? There we go. Andre's here. I'm here. OJ's looking at bosoms on his phone, literally. It's not something we're making up. And, hello to the world of Periscope. We have Paul here. And Howard's driving terribly. Nearly murdering us.
I'm gonna drive terrible.
No, he's actually doing a great job, but on our way down here, what happened, Howard? Andre, can you describe what happened?
Well, I wasn't really paying attention, but I did feel it. He crossed like 3 or 4 lanes in a matter of seconds, and it was extremely scary and possibly very dangerous. But we made it.
You know, I don't think it's a good idea to make fun of the person driving because A, they're driving, and B, they were kind enough to drive.
First of all, you're asleep.
Would you be saying that if he had crashed?
I'd be dead.
That's true. All right. Good point. So I guess
man.
not. He wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
No, but we made it. And I guess, you know, Howard, you did a lot of driving as a job for many years, right?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, you're a complete pro on the wheel. I trust you with my life. Let me buckle up, though.
Yeah, you better buckle up.
You
You guys waited this long?
I don't have a belt on.
You don't?
No.
And you just admitted that on camera.
Yeah, and then what would happen if the police stop us? No, you get.
Are we going through a toll right now?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get this on the Periscope.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You're being molested by Andre here now.
Your butt's near my butt.
This is a toll. How much was this one? $75?
$1.75.
75 cents?
$1.75. So no, does that pick up at all? I'm getting a lot of hearts.
Does your car have
On
a...
Periscope, we're getting.
Oh, you got an easy thing?
My car had, yeah.
I don't know what the hearts mean. We're getting many hearts on Periscope.
It's almost like likes.
It's likes.
Yeah.
That's right. Give me those likes. I need that.
Are people really liking this?
That's what that means.
They just tap on the screen.
Did somebody give you a shirt?
I hope you guys realize you're now on the show, sort of, right?
Yeah,
That's
everyone's
right.
on the show.
Yeah.
I don't get out of bed for less than 5,000 likes. If I don't get enough likes, am I even a man?
No.
Do I even deserve to live? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
it is,
You're
according to
self-conscious
YouTube.
about your image, aren't you?
It's all about my online image, how the world thinks of me.
Yeah.
How I feel about myself doesn't matter. Mostly I cry in the night. But if as long as people think out there think I'm cool, that's fine, right? That's what it's all about.
But you're a cool cat.
We think you're cool.
Yes.
Coolest of the cool. We got some purple hearts coming in.
What about the brown ones?
So if you guys checking this out on Periscope, we just recorded a show. We're about an hour in already. Looks like we're winding down right now. How do you feel the show went, Andre?
The show went. This is great. I've been wanting to get on the show. I mean, you always welcome me on the show, and you've invited me.
What?
You don't put the fucking mic in his mouth, but then you get that fucking mic right in my fucking mouth.
Shut up.
He's
talking to Andre right now.
Mic phobia.
Yeah.
Mic close to mouth.
Yeah, I didn't even know if we were actually going to be doing anything today. Like as far as recording, I just kind of brought it, and I was like, oh man, we never actually did the show in the car before, John. Have we done that?
We've recorded videos in the car, but they weren't officially the show, so far as I can remember.
Yeah. So it's the first mobile show.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
You don't have to set up like all the Skype and all that, and hope we connect and everything. So
This is easy.
it's a good time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm.
What do you have to say to the Raposa fans out there?
Raposa fans, thank you for being the fans of Raposa. And I wonder if anyone's going to be Raposa in Halloween. Probably not.
There was a couple hole punches
Really?
over the years.
Yeah, there
Wow.
were a few.
Nice.
I don't think anyone's doing it this year.
No.
You never know.
It's very 2014, It's,
Yeah, it's old.
It's old news now.
We'll have
Yeah.
hipsters doing it in 3 years.
Whoa, what's going on?
I think that in RamboCon, it's going to be very popular.
A RamboCon you have to
Yeah.
do.
A lot of
A RamboCon you can like cosplay as of one of us 5. Or Full House characters. That's the rules.
You had a lot of characters in that Snozman Hole Punch. A lot of them.
Well, you guys did a great job. We had a nice conversation about the whole thing today. I mean, Andre.
Yeah.
And
Good times.
yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Can I be Bob Saget? Yeah. Can I be Bob Saget?
Yes, you can.
Anybody you want.
Wherever you got to be, Howard, that's who you'll be. What happened? Periscope
Freeze.
froze.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Well, we'll probably stop it anyway. The whole phone froze. It's just locked.
Really?
Oh my god.
I think your battery's dying, dude.
No, I guess some.
71%.
Yeah.
Is your phone like hot?
Your phone's at 79%?
Yeah.
79.
I've done diddly squat. My phone's at like
It's like
20.
It's doing crazy stuff right now.
Phone there, buddy.
You need a new phone there,
All
buddy.
right. Well, Periscope went down.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't work.
My battery is at 40%.
So, man, are you still do you want people to follow you on Twitter or no? You're not into that anymore. You can tell people.
I do have a Twitter account, but I am not active on it, so
Okay.
I would not.
Well, I'll tell you
encourage
this,
anyone.
man. You guys out there, we're going back a couple years now. Maybe you're new to the game, so I highly recommend if you've never done it before, you go to youtube.com/RespectThePact. And there's a lot of videos you guys did over the years. Some of them really, very successful. They're all really good videos. And if you've never seen them before, they're new, a couple years old, but they're new to you if you haven't seen them. I highly recommend checking all those out. You guys do fantastic work. I mean, And like, once in a while I watch some of that stuff, and this was like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
And it really still holds up. I mean, you watch like some people on YouTube that do a lot of production. Like, your stuff is still just as good, really, visually and all the stuff you did. So I think back then, you were even actually ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. And we always try to put as much production value into our videos. Almost too much, we think. Like, looking back, I think we could have been more consistent and maybe put out more material if we hadn't put so much quality into it. But it's also good because it's something that's going to be there forever until YouTube deletes it, like they did.
Which could happen any day.
To look back and be proud of what we did. So
yeah, it definitely should be. And it's great stuff. So
yeah.
Jeez, Howard.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Nothing. I don't know.
Let's talk to Howard as we close out the show for this week. Howard, how was the drive?
It's good, except you keep putting this fucking mic like right in my mouth. What is wrong with you?
Paul's making me do it.
Paul's helping.
Paul wanted to see it in your mouth, and I obliged. Tell us about the ride. What's the roads we're traveling? There's some people commute this way. Do you remember the whole thing?
Yeah, we go down 95, and that's it. Then we get on the West Side Highway.
West Side Highway to 95?
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Route 9, actually.
Did you see any interesting cars out there?
Yeah, we seen a Lamborghini when we were coming in.
It looked like a green
Howard,
bean.
let me ask you a question, okay?
What's that?
You gotta answer this. Did you ever race cars? Street racing?
Yeah, my mom had an old Geo Tracker that I used to putz around in.
And you raced people?
Yeah, I raced a couple of people with it. And I smoked a couple of people with it, too.
Smoked.
What do you mean by smoked?
I beat them real bad. They know how to drive.
How did this start? Like, okay, let me. I never did a street race. How does it go down? Do you guys like talk online? Let's meet me at this
No,
place.
it was just me driving around, and I saw a guy at a light, and he kept revving his car up, and I revved the car up too. And right off when the thing turned green, I went. I beat him real bad. I beat him like 2 car lengths, and it was a thing had more like another 60 more horsepower than the car that I had.
This happened a couple times.
Yeah, a few times.
Did you ever get like bad tickets, high speeding?
No, I never got a ticket.
You never got a ticket in your life?
Yes, I did, but it was in a moving violation.
So you never got like a speeding violation? But you're racing cars?
Yep. I almost flipped over my mom's Jeep though
Tell us
once.
the story.
I was at the mall, and it was one year that it snowed really bad, and I decided to go up this really big snow mound, and needless to say, the car almost flipped over. So I had to ease off the, because I actually when I hit the gas, the car was already going over the mound, but it couldn't make it up because it was losing grip, and I started feeling the car teetering backwards. So I had to like let off the clutch and go in reverse a little bit slower.
Howard, you gotta be safe, man. Did you have a nice day today?
I did. I enjoyed myself. I always enjoy myself hanging out with you guys.
All right, Howard, thank you very much. Let's just touch on this, John. So, let's talk about last week's show a little bit. So last week we were at New York Comic Con doing another kind of different show. We were outside the building, actually. We filmed the whole episode. We were outside the Javits Center. We were there with Rye Spirit, and we had a really good time meeting him. And he was working the Artist Alley. He did very successfully, was there. And he gave each of us, me, Howard, and John, the Vegemite. The Vegemite spread. And John, I think, has tried it. Howard tried a little bit today, actually, at the Korean barbecue. Paul, you had some of it too. What did you think?
That is pretty nasty.
Pretty nasty. It's definitely unique. You wouldn't even try.
No, I mean, I went by after Paul tried it, said it was way too salty, and then Howard tried it, and he said it was gross.
His face
and I was
alone.
like, I don't want to try it.
I've been eating it a little bit every day for the past week.
Trying to mix it up.
I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to figure this out. I want to get into the mind of the Australian.
Yeah.
What's going on? What do they know that we don't know that they're eating this stuff?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I like it that much, but I'm trying to like it. I want to like it. I'm trying to get into it. I've also been experimenting because we don't have that here. So I've been trying to mix things, some hot sauce, some Frank's Red Hot with the Vegemite. Mix some things together. Trying to invent something new. It's mostly disgusting creations I throw out. This will be an ongoing thing. You know, what can I discover from this? You know, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you might want to go online maybe and just see what people are using the Vegemite on, and then trying it.
Probably rubbing on nipples and things.
whatever works.
Salty nipples.
That's what you'll find online.
And see if you can find something that, you know, tastes good together with Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had this little conversation in the car ride down, which is quite frankly more interesting this entire show that we did today on the way back. But we were talking about like different meat and stuff. And who had Howard? You had camel meat in your lifetime?
No, I didn't. But I was at Cabela's a few days ago, and they were offering camel burgers.
But you didn't get it?
No, I'm not that adventurous.
You were afraid of the camel meat.
Yeah, I was. I was afraid of the camel.
What did you get?
I just got a regular burger.
Camel tongue, you said?
Toe.
It's camel toe?
No, camel.
That's something completely different, Howard.
Camel toe.
But I want to try if I can put a camel in my body, yeah, let's go. I want to try that. I like to try different stuff. Put some Vegemite on that camel toe.
Oh, that's foul.
Let's see what happens.
Elk burger.
What have you had, elk?
I had elk burger yesterday. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know if it was $19 good, but it was pretty good.
Paul had kangaroo.
Paul, kangaroo, tell us.
Well, kangaroo is pretty good. I guess you have to eat it rare because it gets too, stiff if it's too cooked. You know what I mean? So, tasted pretty good.
I want a kangaroo in me. I want camel in me.
I've had duck. Is that exotic?
Duck? No, it's nothing.
No? Everyone
I
has
got ducks in my backyard, man.
But do you eat them?
I've had it before. I don't
Really?
eat the. I don't like capture ducks and eat them or anything.
No.
Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
You were
I don't have secrets like Google does. Okay.
you were just telling us there's a lot of turkeys in your neighborhood, right?
Yeah, let's bring that up. So,
Turkeys.
yeah, there's wild turkeys that live near me. I live in the woods.
They're mean, dude.
Howard's been in my house before. John.
I grew up in the same spot. Those turkeys.
John used to be my neighbor.
Really?
But this year more than ever, man. And all summer I saw them. I saw more turkeys this year than I've ever seen. And I've lived in this place for over a decade.
Your family shouldn't even be going out to the supermarket to buy a turkey. You should just run one over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they're all out there, and I'm like, don't you know what happens? You get in the bushes, man. Well, they
You're gonna get in the bush?
I want them to get out of there. They're gonna get captured or something, but they're loud. They freaking they got that gobble and they scream. These are wild turkeys too, so they're pretty aggressive. They got to fight off shit like foxes and whatever else is out there.
Wow.
So they're intense and they're not really afraid of you.
No, it's
Not at all.
Geese.
And a couple times I walk in. I like to walk. I try to walk at least a mile a day. And sometimes you're in the bush. You hear shit in the bushes. It's like a freaking turkey will come out of there. Like, whoa, it's frightening, man.
I bet.
But there was this one night, it was around 7 p.m., it's getting kind of dark, and in the distance I hear just dogs and turkeys fighting. What I can only imagine.
Sure there wasn't an orgy?
It was either a dog-turkey fight or like a sexcapade. Barking and turkey screams and
Whoa.
and sounded like turkeys were killing dogs. Dogs were raping turkeys. It was
That was a big fuck.
and it was in the woods, and it was echoing there's a house, and it was echoing off the backs of the houses, and I was like, it's time to go inside now. I don't know what.
It's just about to get real.
I kind of wanted to go in there, venture in there, get involved in it.
Yeah.
But there's that's not a realm for man. There's realms for men, and there's realms for turkey dog sex, and that was not for me. But it's cool. It's cool to live. We're just in the city, man. And it's cool to live in a rural place, crazy shit like that. But you can also get to the city, so it's a nice spot to live here, How do you feel about the Northeast and everything? You're trying to move again.
I am trying to move. I'm trying to get away from nothing else but maybe just the winter. I mean, I like this place. I like the people, and
do you like the people more than other regions? Be honest here. Come on.
I like the people are good everywhere. Nice everyone. It's really the
diplomatic.
It's really the weather. I'm just kind of tired of the winter.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I would like to go to a nice warm place where I don't have to deal with snow.
Actually, I don't mind it, but just the transition is just really brutal.
The transition?
The transitioning from one to the other.
Yeah.
I'm used to this now. Why are we going to this?
Right.
Let's keep it how we're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I got the clothing, you know.
I don't mind spring and fall so much, but winter is just, the snow. You have to deal with the snow and the shoveling and everyone going at 2 miles an hour, and it gets to me. And you have to wear tons of clothing, so...
Yeah, the laundry.
Yeah.
The worst part for me is getting up in the morning, which is always awful anyway.
Yeah.
But when it's 5 degrees...
It's even worse.
It's come on, this isn't right.
Yeah, so I'm trying to move to maybe Florida, but that'll be in a few months, hopefully.
We're still winding down. We're entering Greenwich here. Is that right?
No, we're in Stamford now.
Or in Stamford. We'll get some shots of the WWE building as we drive by. It's coming up a little while. We'll throw some trash at them or something as we drive by. John, why don't you just kind of close us out? Tell us about your adventures with Rye on Monday. You guys went out and did some stuff.
Yeah, so
I wasn't able to get down.
Ryan, his girlfriend, and I all went out to all of these wonderful places. I got into the city around 9:30, met them at their hotel, and we got a traditional New York breakfast, which is a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel with some orange juice or whatever, and we wandered through
very detailed
Central Park. We saw some of the statues there and some of the cool stuff there. We wandered around. Then we went to Chinatown, checked out Chinatown Fair, played some games there. Then we walked all the way up to comic book store. Wait, what did you want? You asked me what I did.
Go ahead, you're fine.
All right. Walked up to a comic book store, Forbidden Planet. Went to a Halloween store. And there was a lot of crazy stuff for sale, and the entire basement was full of nearly naked people costumes.
For Halloween?
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
I didn't buy any, so I guess completely.
A sexy Minion
costume.
Or sexy Donald Trump?
Oh, sexy Donald Trump. But no, it was sexy Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is that real?
I don't know. I sent you a link to it.
My God.
Yeah. But after that we went up to Times Square, did Ripley's Believe It or Not, which was pretty fun. Actually, I had my doubts since it seemed like a tourist trap, but it was really fun. They had a laser maze where you basically go through a security system like in the movies.
Did you ever go out there? Ripley's Believe It or Not?
I think I have gone to Ripley's, but in L.A.
How about down to Tussauds Wax Museum?
I have not done that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we got dinner at Serendipity, which is expensive but huge sundaes. I love them.
But you guys had a good time.
Yeah, we had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. I don't think there were any huge surprises for Rye or anybody about what New York was going to be like. At least it didn't seem that way. But yeah, everyone had a good time.
All right.
Glad to see him.
I'd like to stay on until we at least reach the WWE. I think that'd be a good place to end. So
we'll get off the highway.
What's in store for what's going on in the future, Howard? This isn't even a real question. I'm just making things up here. Howard, any big plans coming up? I know you got some things happening.
I can't even concentrate.
It's a legit question.
I can't even concentrate. No, nothing really. I'm on vacation next week.
Yay!
Starting Friday, so.
Okay.
All
right, we're getting the building here.
Yeah.
If you'd like to film. Where's the building? It's right ahead.
Directly in front of us. See the flag?
All right, as we pass here, the World Wrestling Entertainment headquarters.
The black flag.
We're going to sign off, man. I wonder what they're doing in there, writing all kinds of horrible storylines. And Vince is yelling at somebody. No, not really. Well, that's going to be it, man. It was a good time. I actually had a really great time today with all you guys. Hope you felt the same way. I would do this every week. This is a great time. Go somewhere,
Get rejected.
get get some good food, and then talk about it and have some good time. So this is great. Good stuff. We'll be back. I don't know when this is going to go. This will probably go up on a Wednesday, so we'll be back the following week with our Halloween spooktacular, which will be something. I don't even know what it is yet because we're filming this quite a ways before that. But we're going to come up with something. We're going to come up with some sort of thing to do. So please check it out. Let's go through everybody just to say goodbye.
Just
Hopefully,
don't show them where my house is.
if you guys want to plug anything, you want to plug any, Twitter or whatever. I don't know what else you got. Periscope. I don't know what you got. But let's just go through everybody and say goodbye. Hopefully, we're going to have Paul and Andre on very soon, or we can do something together again soon. You guys are great. All right, let's go to Andre here. Say goodbye to everybody, sir.
Bye, everybody. I don't want to plug anything because there's nothing to really plug, but it was fun being on the show again, so thanks for having us.
Paul, if you will, sir.
It was a pleasure participating. So the first time, I guess, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been on the show before.
No, not really.
I don't think so, but you've certainly been a part of things. Howard, what do you have to say? It was actually our entire trip was the show. It's crazy.
Our entire trip home, right?
Our entire trip home, yeah.
And you and the stupid mic in my mouth.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. What's wrong with you?
All right, and John, are you awake?
I must be dreaming because today was a really good day.
All right, John, why don't you say goodbye to the beautiful people out there, if you will, sir.
Goodbye, beautiful people. It was nice to hang out with all these cool people here and have a good time. And I'm sorry I was sleepy and I wanted to say something, but I forgot what it was.
This has been a production of StayBallsy.com, the best in free and optional entertainment. Have a pleasant evening, and remember, stay ballsy. Don't take any shit from anyone.